Madden 24 season is officially here, but my team is looking absolutely terrible. So today we have 2 million coins and we're going to try to build the best team possible. And so as you can see, my team right now is not looking good at all. We're sitting at a 73 overall. It's filled with silvers and golds. The defense is looking even worse. Besides that free Jalen Ramsey, pretty much everything is a silver. And overall, this team is not competitive at all. But as you can see, we have 2 million coins and we're going to completely overhaul this entire team. Now, I do have a lot of guys in mind, but we might not have the budget for everybody. Now, as you can see, we only have 1.75 million right now. But if I bring you into my item binder, as you can see, we still have a lot of stuff we could sell. These both are worth about 60,000 each, and then all of these 81 legends are about 15,000 each, and then the 78s are about 4,000. And so if we sold all that, we would be about 2 million, but they are still here for a reason. And later in this video, you will see exactly why. But with all that out of the way, let's get into our first upgrade. Now, this first upgrade is not flashy whatsoever, but it's going to make a huge difference in the trenches. We're going to insert the free 84 overall Kevin Wawe. The main reason we're putting him in there is he is free. He also has pretty decent stats compared to other people in his category. So unless I wanted to spend like 200k plus, he's definitely really good. He beats out a lot of the lower overall guys. And so unless I wanted to spend like 200k and get one of the 86s, he's definitely our best bet. On top of that, he is free, which saves us coins to get other players. But this next upgrade is already going to put a huge dent in our budget. But in my opinion, it's worth every penny. And so the first pickup is going to be a huge one. It's going to be Ramondre Stevenson. And so now let's go add him to the lineup. The reason I went with Ramondre Stevenson is because I've heard a lot of good things about him. Looking at his stats, he has 85 speed, decent catching at a 77, pretty high carry with 87, and then 87 truck and 87 break tackle. Not to mention he's 6 foot 227, so he's definitely going to be a beast. And then also you can see he comes with goal line back. There's also other things you can put on him like reach for it or balance beam, but honestly I think I'll just keep my training and keep him with goal line back. But the main reason I went with him over someone like Fred Taylor or Christian McCaffrey is because since he's an LTD, no matter when I want to sell him, he'll sell for 350,000 coins. And so yeah, I paid over 400k for him right now, but let's say a few weeks from now a better running back comes out, I can still recover a lot of my coins on this Ramondre. And so that's the biggest reason why I chose him over like Fred Taylor, McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, all those guys. Keeping with the theme of offense, we're going to get to our wide receivers. This first guy's pretty budget, and he's definitely really good. We have Kadarius Toney, 60k right now. Usually you could probably find him a bit cheaper. 85 speed, a little on the short side at 5'11", but that speed is really good, and somebody bought him. And so 61,950, and our first wide receiver is knocked out. And immediately after I buy him, one goes up for 55,000. And now continuing the theme of wide receiver, we just purchased the 84 Devin Hester for 85,000 coins. And now you guys will see why I kept all of these legend players in my binder. Because as you can see, now we just completed the set for 87 overall. Full legend Devin Hester. We get to see the nice animation, and there he is, our 87 overall Devin Hester. 87 speed. He's going to outrun pretty much anybody on the defense. And that 90 deep route running. That is going to make this card an absolute beast. Not to mention we can throw an ability on him and make him just even better. The next receiver I wanted to get, his price is a little high right now. And so we're going to jump over to our corners and get those guys knocked out. So first we're going to pick up Jair Alexander from the Packers. And so for our next players, we're actually going to head to the store. We're going to buy this Headliners BND starter pack. I know it's not with coins, but just pretend. And okay, I thought this was going to be a fantasy pack, but I was planning on getting both these guys anyway, so we did get lucky. But I definitely thought it was going to be a fantasy pack. That is the only reason I bought it. But like I said, I was going to get both of these guys anyways, so it ends up being fine, but it could have been a disaster for us. And so now that we got a lot of players, let's go put all of those players into our lineup. Of course, wide receiver number 1, we're going to put Devin Hester in there. Then number 2, we're going to put Kadarius Toney. And now our offense is looking pretty good, but we still got some big upgrades to make. And then defensively, corner number 1, it's going to be Jair. We also have Travon Walker to put in. And honestly, I'm not even going to try to say this guy's name, but just know he's our new left end. And now there we go. We've already improved 3 overalls. And our top players are looking really good. We got Devin Hester, Ramondre Stevenson, Jair Alexander, Kadarius Toney, and Travon Walker. But with just under $1 million coins left. We are nowhere close to being done. Now we're going to jump around. We're going to get a lineman. We're going to get Elton Jenkins from the Packers. So there you go. 38,000 more coins subtracted from our total. The reason I got him is because if you compare him to guys who are higher overall, there's guys that are 84 overall like Damian Lewis and Quentin Nelson. And Elton Jenkins, where his stats are a little bit worse, he does rival them pretty good. And he's also half the price as those guys. And I mean, really, let's be honest, it's Madden. Linemen pretty much do all the same. And we need to keep budget for the bigger cards. So don't sue me for cheaping out on offensive line. And now we're at our right guard spot. We're going to get Trey Smith from the Chiefs. Not much to say for him other than he's another cheap lineman. And now, as you can see, our offensive line is completely filled out. We got a few decent guys, but overall, everybody should be able to do their job pretty good. And now just a few spots left on the offense. All we have left is tight end and a wide receiver 3. Okay, and finally we have a wide receiver number 3. We just picked up a DK Metcalf for 65,000 coins. And now after adding him to the squad, the offense is almost complete. All that's left on offense is our tight end. Pause. But I think I'm going to save him for last because I want to see how much coins we have left over to see if I can splurge and get somebody better than what I had in mind. We also need a fullback, but I'm not really going to be using a fullback, so it doesn't really matter. I'll probably end up using some cheap gold or really cheap elite because again, I really don't use fullbacks that much, and our defense is still looking not good at all. But I got a few upgrades in mind, so let's go make those. Okay, a couple defensive pickups later, let's go ahead and put them all into the lineup. We still haven't picked up everybody yet, but we did pick up a few. First up, we got the free safety, legend, Baltimore Raven, new free safety. Not that one. We got the 84, but it's still Ed Reed. Decent enough stats on a budget. If you haven't figured out by now, we pretty much blew the budget out on a few big players, and a lot of the team is just kind of mediocre, but he gets a couple abilities, and overall, he's going to be a dog at our free safety. Next up, we got Devondre Campbell at middle linebacker. Not going to use the linebackers too much, so I really didn't care about them. And it's the next day. On PlayStation, cards have been inflated recently, and I didn't feel like waiting around for cards to drop to their normal price again. So I just stopped for the night, and I'm going to pick it back up now today. Offensively, the offense is pretty much done. Again, I'm just waiting until the end to get the tight end, because I want to see if we'll have any coins left over to maybe get a better one than what I have picked out right now. And then also quarterback. I'm not going to use this Josh Allen. But anyway, so yeah, all we have to do is the defense today. So let's go get that done. And so there we go. Our second corner is down. We got J.C. Horn. Pretty good corner if you ask me. Okay, so the next pickup is going to be Marlon Humphrey. I really wanted that Sauce Gardner, but like I said, the prices are way high right now, and I didn't budget for the prices to be this high, so I only have 200,000 more to spend on a cornerback, and right now Sauce is about 300k, but it gave me an idea for a lineup, and so I'm going to buy this Marlon Humphrey, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little Ravens theme team, not fully or anything, but I will have a good amount of Ravens on the team. And the reason I did that is because we already had Devin Hester on the team, and we already have an Ed Reed, and so we're already working towards a Ravens theme team, even though we didn't mean to. So I'm thinking I'll build at least a 25 out of 50 or maybe a 30 out of 50 theme team. And so that way with the boost, Marlon Humphrey won't be too different than Sauce Gardner. Next up, we bought Rashawn Gary, and then we got our main defensive tackle in Jonathan Allen for 133,000 coins. And now for our Ravens theme team, we're going to get our tight end 128k for Mark Andrews. Already one of the best tight ends in the game, and then you throw all that team chemistry boost on him, he's going to be a dog. And so now, as you can see, our coin amount is very, very low, but we do have 285 overall team builders fantasy packs. And these are pretty much the last upgrades to the team. So let's get into the first one. We know exactly who we're looking for. There is a lot of good players in this pack, like this Evans, John Mechie, Joey Blunt. But for the first one, we're going to help our Ravens theme team. We're going to get Christian Welch, the middle linebacker. And so now there he is. 85 overall. He has pretty decent stats looking at him. 82 speed. Obviously, with the theme team, it will be boosted up to an 83. He's 6'3". Pretty good hit power for this time of the year. And just overall pretty decent stats. But he'll probably be used as a user. And now for this next one, we're going to get Grant Delpit. I wanted to get Cameron Curl, but with the market raise, we just did not have enough coins to get everybody we wanted. So instead of Cameron Curl, we had Grant Delpit. Still a great card. Obviously, it's not Cameron Curl, but he should definitely be a beast on the team. And so now, as you can see, our final addition has been added. 84 overall, Cameron Hayward is on the team, and the defense is complete. And as you can see, we went from a 73 overall to an 83. And I lied, we didn't do a fullback. But with 900 coins, we are not going to be able to get any fullback. So we're going to have to deal with the 68 for now. And leading this team will be the 84 overall free Bryce Young. And there it is. The entire team is complete. We jumped up 10 overalls, and we've built a pretty good squad. There's there's our top 5 players. And with that, that's all I got for you today. I'm going to be doing gameplay with this team soon, so if you want to see that, stay tuned. And we're just a few subs away from 400, so make sure you hit the button. Also, like the video and comment down below. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.
And the drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. There he goes, left side. Down the left sideline. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And all the way in. On first down, Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he'll get it all the way.
He took the ball from
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take it on in. A lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinator's probably scratching. There he goes, left side. Down the left sideline. He's on his way. And all the way in for a Kansas City for Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by J.C. Horn. He may go. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And a big...
Everybody please put a thumb in the air.